Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Today we want to talk about the concepts and explanation about semantics. So, the definition of semantics. Semantics is the branch of linguistics that studies meaning in language, how words, phrases, and sentences convey meaning. It examines how language users understand and interpret meanings in communication. So, in simple terms, semantic is the study of meaning in language. So, the next one is about territorial concept from various linguists. Next. So, the territorial concept from various linguists. The first one is from Ferdinand de Saussure. He proposed the idea of the linguist sign consisting of signifier and signified. The signifier is the form or sound or word, and the signified is the concept or meaning. So, meaning arises from the relationships between signs within a system. The second one is from Charles Ogden and I.A. Richards. They introduced the triangle of meaning involving symbol or word, referent or object, and thought or reference or concept in the mind. So meaning is not direct, it passes through the interpreter's mind. The next one is from Noam Chomsky. He distinguished between deep structure, underlying semantic representation, and surface structure, or actual sentence form. For example, the sentences colorless green ideas sleep furiously. Its sentences are grammatically correct, but semantically odd. So the next one is from Stephen Ullman. He explored semantic change, how meaning shift over time. It's broadening, narrowing, ameliorating, pejoration, etc. And next one is from John Lyons. He highlighted concepts such as sense versus reference, synonyms, antonyms, hyponyms, componential analysis, breaking meaning into semantic features. And the last is from George Lakoff. He introduced cognitive semantics. Meaning is shaped by human experience and conceptual metaphors. For example, is time is money. That's it from me. Thank you. How about Nisa? Nisa, sorry, your microphone is off.
Okay, I would like to explain about approaches in to semantics. The first one is lexical semantics. So basically, lexical semantics focuses on the meaning of words and their relationship, like synonym, antonym, names, polysemy, and etc. The second one is compositional semantics. It is how meanings of expressions combine to form sentence meaning. Meaning of a sentence. Jadi kalau meaning dari sentence itu sama dengan meaning of its parts ditambah how the parts are structured. Tuh, jadi compositional itu adalah komposisi dari meaning dari part tersebut dan bagaimana strukturnya gitu. Yang ketiga, the third one is formal semantics, uses logic and mathematical representation to explain meaning. The next one is cognitive semantics. Cognitive semantics says meaning is shaped by human cognition, experience, and also conceptualization. It includes metaphor theory by Lakoff and Johnson. The fifth is structural semantics. Structural semantics meaning arises from semantic relationship within the language system. It based on Saussure's structuralism. Okay, actually there is one more about pragmatics related approaches. It concerned with contextual meaning and speaker intentions, includes Grecian implicators and relevance theory and etc. The next one is types of meaning. There are more than more than six of the types of meaning. The first one is conceptual meaning. Conceptual meaning is the basic dictionary meaning. For example, woman. The meaning of the woman itself is adult, human, female. The second one is connotative meaning. Connotative is additional emotional or cultural association. For example, the word home can mean warmth or comfort for someone maybe. And the third is social meaning. Social meaning is when meaning connected to social context, to or level of formality. For example, request versus ask versus beg. Beg memohon. Nomor 4, fourth is affective meaning. Affective meaning expresses speaker's feelings or attitude. For example, shut up when someone is angry. The fifth is reflected meaning, which means meaning that arises when a word has multiple senses, often taboo. For example, virgin. The word virgin may evoke religious and sexual meaning. The sixth is called collocative meaning. Collocative meaning means meaning created by typical word partners. For example, pretty girl and